lot of candidates have a doubt as to how should they respond when the IO asks them as to why do you want to join the army, or for that matter, why do you want to join the Navy or Air Force. Now, firstly, let's understand why does he ask this question. Obviously, when you applied for it, you want to join. But the larger point to be understood is these questions basically are framed or asked to gauge the motivation levels of the candidate, right? Obviously, everybody who wants to join the Army, Navy, Air Force wants a job, wants to do something, but that's not good enough. We are not looking for job seekers, right? So to that extent, one must firstly be convinced that you want to join. What are you looking for in the armed forces, right? What kind of a life do you expect, right? And does that meet your aspirations? So that is the first thing to understand, and then speak appropriately, right? So therefore, rather than saying that I want to serve the country or something, maybe which is not really meaning very much, one should speak from the heart. Firstly, convince yourself. One good way would be to look at the pride of wearing a uniform, to the kind of job, kind of a life that you expect in the armed forces, which is not really a 9-to-5 job, which is not really a desk job, right? It is more of a challenging job where you have a variety of functions to perform as an officer, a lot of responsibilities that you have, both in terms of looking after the men, motivating them for a war, training for war, looking at the equipment management, the logistic management, right? It's a combination of so many things, right? So it is more of a life of the armed forces, which should be your admiration as a challenge, right? And speak accordingly, right? And having said that, nothing wrong in having an option B. And you should be clear about your option A and then option B. Option B could be anything like preparing for an MBA or taking another job in the company or something, right? So that is one. Secondly, if you want to join the army, in terms of which branch you will join, which arm you will join, what are the kind of weapon systems which are there, what are the new inductions happening, how the army or the Navy was organized, what are the rank structures, things like that would also be important, right? So one should look at all those things when you have to answer all those things. In our website of the Olive Greens Institute, in the blog section, we have a very interesting and important blog for you all to read, which says role, capability, and modernization plans of the Armed Forces of India. It gives fair amount of information to you about the Army, the Navy, Air Force, the way they organize, the weapon systems, the modernization which is happening there, which should give you a fair amount of an idea of what to speak on it, right? So therefore, firstly, be sure, be motivated yourself and speak accordingly.